Hi Scorpio, this is Trudy Virtual Tarot. You are ready for your reading? Yes? Well, then I'm ready for your reading. And so we are going to begin. If you're ready, here we go. 10 of Cups. This is an excellent card for the holidays, and I am so happy for you. If you would like to learn how to read the tarot with me, go to the website. I'm going to explain what this card means. The 10 of Cups really is the happy ever after card. This is that moment that we all would love to experience. In time where we've done it, we've made it, we've achieved that ultimate happiness. We're in the right place at the right time with the right people around us. And what could be better for the Christmas holiday season? Now, again, if you are a Scorpio who has been looking for complete personal fulfillment, and this has to do with everything, your job, your loved one, your kids, your parents, your siblings, your extended family, your work associates, it all gels and comes together in this perfect blend of happiness. I do believe that you are due, Scorpio, and that Spirit, your guides want to tell you that you've got something to look forward to. And again, it's happening now. This is a December love reading. It's December, and we're ready for this. It is the gift that keeps giving. And so enjoy the holidays and plan accordingly, because for you, it's going to be one of the best, maybe the best holiday season that you've ever experienced. Now, if you're looking, again, you're single and you're looking for love, there may be a party or a situation, or you go somewhere and this moment occurs, and it can mean that it is a moment. It can mean that you're making memories. This is life-altering stuff. This is where you go and you meet someone and you're around others who you know, you love, you trust, and there's a connection that's made, and there's a photo that's taken, and there's, who knows, a Snapchat that happens, someone's viral story, and suddenly you're caught up in the moment and it takes off, and it becomes its own, it takes on a life of its own. And also, for some of you, you may have had children, a baby, if I'm hearing that, and then that is a beautiful first memory moment. These things, children who are waking up Christmas morning, and what could make Scorpio feel better than having all of their loved ones about. And, you know, this is just good stuff. This is what you live for. This is what you want. This is what you wait for. This is the most important thing. And so you're going to experience all that good stuff this holiday season, and so I'm very happy for you. Next card to come up is the Page of Cups, and you're getting superb cards. This is love letters, and for some of you, you're going to receive some beautiful cards, or you're going to have to write one, and you're going to actually not be able to write it right away. Some of you may have to write it a couple of times to get all of the feelings out, these deep feelings that you have. You may not feel as if you're capable of sharing your feelings so that they're completely accurate and reflect your truest and deepest emotions, and it's really beautiful. Now again, you may hear that someone is pregnant and having a baby. This is good news. The Page of Cups is always good news. Page of Cups can also represent a child who's in your life and who is a water sign, and so that would be Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces, and this is, again, you. And so if you're a young person and you're watching this reading, and thank you very much for doing so, then you're going to say to yourself, oh my word, I am going to have a fabulous time with my family, even though I'd rather be with my friends. And so you might find that hanging out with family actually is a lot more rewarding for you this Christmas season than you had expected. Or you may be going on a trip with your family and may not feel like that is actually the best use of your time, but in the end, you're going to feel overwhelmed by the extended family and by the beauty of who you guys are together as a whole. So this is more about the whole and feeling like a part of something bigger. So it's quite nice. The Knight of Wands comes up, another great card. So we have a message coming up, a beautiful message, tender message, even a crush happening for you this month. And then after that, we've got this kind of charismatic, showy knight showing up, and so that actually could be a person. This is a people card, so if you are looking for love, Scorpio, again, you may see sort of stage left racing through a fire sign or someone who has the characteristics of a fire sign. And so who would that be? Now that would be a Sagittarius, that would be a Leo or an Aries, and this is somebody, or who has fire in their chart. This is somebody who has a lot of charisma and who knows how to dress. They know how to show up. This is somebody who would be very attractive to you. And so you're going to feel kind of turned on by this feeling, this person, this energy, or you're going to feel as if you got a lot more fire than you might want to actually, even though you've been feeling, perhaps some of you have been feeling a little worn out, you're going to like get a second wind. And so that could be coming up for you as well. It's really great. So far, so good. Everything looks like it's a go for the holidays. And so you get a second wind, and maybe this beautiful situation, this sort of I like to call it sort of the Remax moment, where you're looking around and you're like, oh, I have the perfect house, the perfect spouse, the tree house in the backyard, the Labrador running in slow motion, and, you know, the perfect, it's almost like, it's like casting. I mean, life is so beautiful and perfect. You feel like you're in a casting call. So that's what I'm hearing, and it's great, and it's going to really turn you on, and you're going to step up to the plate and enter into the scene. Again, the last card, the Chariot. Excellent reading for Scorpio. Beautiful card. This is about ambition, finding your ambition, putting yourself in the driver's seat, feeling as if you're in control during the holiday season, having the gas in the tank, again, to take yourself from point A to point Z in a straight line, clear vision, not allowing yourself to go off path, off track. Also, this card would point to big travel. And so you may be able to put together a situation that allows you to manifest some of those dreams that you have. A dream to go abroad, perhaps. A dream to take a trip, a big trip with the family. A dream to bring the family together and create storytelling time where you share together your hopes, your dreams, your goals for the future, and you're the driving force here. And so you feel very good about the direction that your family has taken, and you have been a guiding force behind that. It's a high compliment by spirit. And again, your ambition not only for those who you love, because we have this Ten of Cups showing up in the beginning, but for yourself, because you're a part of the whole as well, and you can't discount that. You also are in this bigger picture, and so it's a beautiful moment, and everyone is in their spots and on cue. And so you enter stage left. What will you do? You'll pick up the reins and move forward as well. Now, if you're a gaming type of person, I keep hearing this for our water signs, you're going to take this forward motion. And gaming can mean competing within a lot of arenas. So you might not want to compete, but again, that's what the games were about. And again, the Chariot, that race began during the beginning of Greek times. And so this was a big Olympian event. And so, again, I'm hearing from them that you're moving forward into 2017 as if you're on the Olympic team. And that means that you've got to put it all out there. And you've got to put in the extra time and the practice and the energy and the effort, because you don't become an athlete or someone who can enter the games without being ready physically, mentally, and emotionally. And so that, I hear, for some of you, it's a time of preparation, because you're going to take off into the new year, and so the belief that you can is very important, because a lot of it just has to do with forward momentum and not over analyzing things. I'm hearing some of that for you, because you want to take it forward, but it just really requires you to really just push forward. Just push forward. That Knight of Wands is all about pushing forward. Now, the Page of Cups, again, I want to say that can mean that you're in love with the idea, and now I'm moving on a little bit to moving into 2017, but you're in love with an idea, but you've got to take it from more than an idea. It's a heartfelt sentiment, something dear to your heart. You've got to take it from that to full on, you know, the games. Okay, so it's kind of like taking it from a baby, an infant, till passion, to actually competing in the zone. And so for some of you, that's going to make sense. But again, if you're looking for love, this is the time to put yourself into a situation where you feel supported, but it's beyond supported. Like, don't worry about the dating game, because for Scorpio, you're surrounded in a larger community, and it feels very organic, the way it's coming about because of this Page of Cups. So you might even get a whisper in the ear, or you might get a little sweet text or something, but it feels very one-on-one for you. And I do think that if you're looking for love, when you meet this person, it's going to take off right away. It's going to go woo, and they may even ask you to go on vacation or take a major trip abroad with them, and you might just say yes. And I feel like for you, it's the launching pad into 2017. And so don't question, don't second guess, just go with it, because it's all upright, it's all positive, and it's really, God, there's a sweetness about this that I haven't really seen in previous readings, or a lot of readings this year. So it's a great, sweet way to end the year. I'm happy for you, Scorpio. I love Scorpio. And again, if you like a personal and private reading, you want to know more about this reading, something resonated with you and Spirit speaking to you, and you would like to continue our conversation, please go to My Virtual Tarot myvirtualtarot.com. That's the website, My Virtual Tarot. And send your question after you choose a package to me personally at myvirtualtarot@gmail. Send your questions based on what it is that you're thinking about and want to ask, and we'll continue our conversation, and I will tap into Spirit. We'll let Spirit weigh in on the reading. I always do something I call a bonus reading outside of the reading that you will see on the website, just to set the foundation, lay the tone. Spirit gets to weigh in, and even if you don't know exactly what question to ask, Spirit, whoa, your guides will frame it out for me, and it's beautiful to see, because there's always a lot of advice in there before we even get to your questions. Spirit is already talking to you. Your guides know exactly where you're at and what's going on, and it may seem as if that cannot happen, but it does. And you know, this is why I'm here doing what I'm doing, helping you sort of feel as if you can learn how to get in touch with that inner guide, because you already know all of this, but really what we're doing here is we're validating. Most of us already, we're pretty much in touch with this stuff, but you need validation, and Spirit's here to do that. If you'd like to learn how to read the Tarot, please join me for Hangouts. I'll be really happy to sign you up, and I'm working on that right now. I'll put a link in all of these videos in about 5 days, and we'll start talking about that, getting you up to speed with the Tarot, Major Arcana, Minor Arcana. In 2 sessions, we're gonna hit the majors first, and so you can learn how to do this, and it is something that I would very much encourage you to do. So thank you for watching. Namaste. This is the last video, last love video. Mwah. See you next year.